You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. Some of you might... Oh, one second. Sorry, y'all. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't defaulted to my Oculus headset. Let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? Alarm saying you were up, and let's go. Okay. As I stare at the horrid acrylic monstrosity before me, I can do nothing but weep at my own inadequacies. Actually, y'all, let's, Okay, let's go ahead and let's skip ahead a little bit. Let me bring up my little chart here. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so we got past that. Mamma Mia Mean Girls. Can't hate you. Okay. Tilted High Score Gator. Okay. So, Chapter 7. Okay. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Maybe I'll just, okay, in case it has any extra dialogue, I'm just gonna go through like normal. Okay. Not actually weep, but squinting at the Lovecraftian horror before me, and I can maybe see a little progress drowning in the madness of the excess paint. Olivia had made good on her promise to teach me around the time I asked Mr. Edekin to borrow the keys to the spare room. And while I memorized all of her teachings down to the letter... What am I even looking at? Are you trying to an abstract sort of thing here? It was an attempt at a self-portrait, actually. Could probably post it online and some rich asshole would buy it. Is that good? No, never trust the opinions of people on the internet. I learned that the hard way. After a brief period of awkward silence, I let myself collapse on the stool behind me and toss off the lily apron in frustration. At this rate, I'm gonna be a double fraud or something. Ah! Splat! I don't even have the energy to get angry. Probably looks better now, at least. How did Olivia get so good at this? Olivia, please, you've got to have some actual advice for me. She quietly hums to herself, slipping away a notebook that she had splayed across her lap into a nearby bag. Well, when I want to draw, it's usually because I've got something on my mind. What, like, inspiration? Kinda. More so that I just envisioned something, and I want to put that on canvas. Amused, then? I don't really... The door of the studio flies open, and Damien quickly storms inside. Inco! Olivia! You guys here? He takes heavy breaths as his vision darts around the room. After a moment of surprise, I raise my arm to catch his attention. Damien? What's wrong? The hyperactive Dilophosaurus spots me, taking a final breath before jogging over. Guys, I need to ask you something! What? Is everything alright? Is something happening? I can't help but panic. I've never seen Damien this flustered. You want to come to the arcade with me and Liz? Is that it? Yeah, that's what I said. What? Wait, when was this decided? I thought something bad had happened. Nope, just asking. Liz already has the car prepped and everything. Yeah, he's a massive dork. Oh. I probably should have expected that, but still. How did you know we were here? I didn't. Just kept opening doors until I found you two. I've been at it for a while, actually. Damien's eyes dart to the canvas that lies on the floor next to me. You working on your next masterpiece? Ooh, painted sideways is probably one of your trade secrets, huh? Olivia hides her snicker with her hand. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. Yeah, that's right. Don't tell anybody. I lean down to pick up the canvas and place it upright, deciding to remove the ugly painting and place it in the corner of the room to dry. Anyway, how about it? To the arcade? The olive baryonyx fidgets, her brow lowered in contemplation as she considers the question. The arcade, it's not like I had any other plans today. Sure, why not? Alright, let's go! Wait, don't just... Oh, she does not look happy. Inco! Inco, Olivia, there you are! Oh, Inco, Olivia, there you are! Damien was taking so long to get you, so I was about to come find you myself. This time both Damien and I are wheezing for air. Despite Olivia's protests and hesitation, Damien had wasted no time in grabbing her by the handlebars and sprinting for the exit. I had chased after them, all the while Olivia screamed like a banshee as she was pushed through the hallway at a breakneck pace. Yeah, just... I take a deep breath and stand upright. Olivia's claws have dug into her armrest, and she's definitely trying to kill Damien with her glare, which he happily ignores. Why didn't you just message me or something? I wanted to, but... Didn't want to ruin your concentration, man. And so instead you kicked the art room door open? Yep. Liz had the good grace to look embarrassed on Damien's behalf. But yeah, I gave you a little bit of extra time, right? You've been staying late for forever now. I can't hide the wince. It hadn't occurred to me that more people would notice. Ah, relax. Not like you're the only one. Yeah, I sometimes need to stay behind for student council and club meetings. Right, sure, so, come on, the car's in the student section. The Dino Duo start toward the student parking lot, heading towards a rather old but well-kept sedan. Olivia grumbles silently to herself, but follows after nonetheless. Come on, dude, it'll take a few minutes to get Olivia in, then 30 to get to the arcade. It won't take that long, damn it! Olivia huffs and wheels herself to the passenger side, opening the door for herself. Do you need any... It's fine. To punctuate her statement, Olivia uses her strong arms to lift herself on her armrests. Then, with more grace than I thought possible from the olive-scaled girl, she manages to flop down to the passenger seat. I stare at the abandoned chair, wondering where to put it. I've got room in the trunk, Inco. Clunk. The trunk lid pops up with a heavy thunk to punctuate that. It takes me more time than I'd like to admit to figure out how to undo the lock so to actually collapse the chair, but once it's done, I'm able to slide it into the spacious storage area easily. Damien had already hopped through the window of the front passenger seat by the time I'm done, as if he'd practiced the maneuver. Clack, clack, clack! I simply open the door behind Liz's seat and watch as a pile of soda cans empty onto the pavement below. Ah, sorry, those are from this morning. Just toss them into the back seat when I'm done. Surprised Liz doesn't make you use a bag. I do. Damien pulls up an overflowing plastic bag as if it were a trophy. Why haven't you tossed all those bottles out already? I'm saving them for a project about recycling. Plus, I'm also going to use a couple of them for a sculpture. Saves me the trouble of going out and finding aluminum. And I get to drink as much soda as I want. I don't really say anything as Damien scoops out the rest of the cans from the floor of the car and puts them into a new bag, which he then stuffs in the car's trunk before giving me and Olivia a thumbs up. Alright, dudes, we're good to go. I nod and slink into the semi-clean seat. My hand searches for the buckle of the seatbelt and brushes against something warm and soft. There's a tiny gasp next to me and the comfortable mystery in my hand is yanked away. Huh? I look to Olivia, her hand held to her chest. Her green face has a scarlet tinge and her mirror-shade eyes glare holes through my head. You okay? The emerald-scaled girl turns her maw from me. I stifle a mystery chuckle at that. The warmth on my palm fades, however, and leaves my hand feeling lost. Okay, all the safety checks are done. Liz gets in the driver's seat and grips the steering wheel. Outside, she's craning her neck to check on the mirrors and tires. Wait, Liz drives with her head sticking out the window? Liz pokes her head in. What's that? Her neck snakes inside and coils around the hook in the middle of the car. And then, with practiced motion, her neck continually coils till her head sits atop the neck roll, as if no different from someone putting on shoes. Kind of looks like a giant scale-covered scarf. There's even still enough space for her to see the windows and check behind her. Inco? Huh? Oh, it wasn't anything important. Alright. But, the city, right? I'd actually been wanting to see it a bit more up close for Edekin's class. Do you know how much gas money it'd burn through to take a detour around here? Good, because neither do I. Let's do it. Hey, what? No! I barely have enough as is. The view on the way's fine. I'm looking forward to it as well. You sure? Yeah, I'll point out some stuff I remember along the way. You're my tour guide now? Don't make me change my mind. Glad that's settled. Everyone buckled in, right? Liz pulls away from the school parking lot, starting down the opposite direction I've always entered and exited. Weird to think, but the edge of my world was as close as a right turn out of my own school. But then again, I still haven't been living here long. Anybody want a station? I don't think I've ever listened to the radio here either. Liz and Olivia hardly seem to glance in Damien's direction as well. Suit yourselves! Within the span of a few seconds, the natural ambience of the road is replaced with the loud sound of decades-old rock music, sending vibrations throughout the car and everybody in it. Just as fast as it comes, however, it stops as Liz haphazardly yanks the volume knob counterclockwise, toning the music down to a bearable level. Damien frowns for a moment, but he doesn't seem to contest her decision. Psst. What the? I turned off all the notification stuff except for messages and calls, and between all the people I messaged, there's only one who isn't inside the car. Checking the screen, I see... Any song requests, man? Seriously? I don't know, Damien, so as long as it isn't twangy country music. Sure. Wait, you've been texting? How long? Yeah, since like the first week of school. What the heck, dude? Let me see your phone. I hand it over, open on the contact creation page. She taps the first few numbers and pauses. Then sheepishly yanks her phone from her coat pocket. She doesn't know her own number? Olivia finishes tapping her number in and hands it back. She's entered herself as Live Long. Huh, sounds vaguely oriental. Psst. Test. Yep, got it. Psst. That was uncalled for. That's why I sent it. She giggles at her own joke, and despite being the butt of it, the mood in the car is too high to hold it against her. Before long, the dense forestry starts giving way to more urban developments. More and more decorative palm trees start dotting the paths as well. The silhouette of the city gets closer, and we approach one of those spaghetti junctions leading up to it. The result of decades of poor infrastructure decisions, multi-million-dollar projects promising to fix all the traffic, and they just built one more overpass. Olivia is paying close attention to her phone. She scrolls lazily through some forum. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. Hey, Lizard Lounge? Oh boy, you're still browsing that, Olivia? Yeah? What is it? Don't tell him. It's this weird exclusionary chat room. They only allow dinosaur women, men, and rather specifically human men are banned. Racial segregation! Olivia showed me once. The people on it are really weird. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon and YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. But anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!